All right. Make sure that the volume is working correctly on this. Hmm. Damn it. Okay, let's make sure. All right. Okay. Um, I think it was because, well, 'cause you know me, I had 5 browsers simultaneously. Hey, sue me. Um, so I think it was just too much bandwidth, whatever. Gotta have copy. Like they say, copy is life, and the reason I know copy is life, excuse me, water is life, and the reason I know water is life is that without water you can't make coffee. And without coffee, there'd be a lot of people not walking around here. So, just saying, just saying. So, welcome to the Twitch side of it, Indigenous. For some reason, it wants to hide my chat there. I do not know why. Anyway, and I'm wondering if there's as long of a um, delay on Twitch as there is on YouTube when I switch screens or do anything else for that matter. YouTube is not running right. Let me. Okay, it is running now. All right. Oy. I go down to one browser. Yay! Anyway, I do have to have this open. Okay, shouldn't be anything major. I'm hoping with the bandwidth for that. All right. So once I got that, now I won't know. Let me move this. Tell you what, we're going to move this over here. I'm going to move this over here. All right. So let me know if, whoops. You know what, we're just going to mini mouse that. There. Let me know if, you know, like the screen glitches or whatever. What's up, Geeky Geek? Geek, by the way, has his own channel, and he is streaming all this week because he's on vacation. So y'all can go check him out too. I love his streams; they're awesome. He also does with other people, like English John, is what I call him. John, and let's see, Isaiah, most of the time, and sometimes a few other people. He does social justice alchemy on Sundays normally. Sometimes, you know, work interferes or whatever. You know, it's the life. I was having a problem with brain part with Sable because for some reason I don't know why I cannot get it to not trap the mouse cursor inside the game screen. So I'm gonna have to work with that, you know, the next couple of days or whatever, so you can get that fixed. Also, next weekend, because I'm going to start streaming every Saturday, I hope. Next weekend, I'm going to be doing this with screen capture, and I will also put it on Discord. And that way people can talk on the stream with me if they want. They don't have to, okay, if they want. Another place for me to keep track of for messages, yay. But I got 2 screens, so hopefully I can get that all fingered out. So, let's get this show on the road. So first of all, we're going to switch screens here. Charge. Now make sure it's the right size and all that other good garbage. Okay, so Star Wars, The Old Republic. Okay, so we're going to make that a little bigger. That's too small for y'all, I think. There. Alright, so this is Star Wars, The Old Republic, and I'm sure, most people recognize it as Star Wars. We're going to, where are we? Okay. So I'm sure anybody who watches this or who has seen it before more than likely knows how to play the game, but I'm going to just run through some basic stuff real quick. I'm no guru by any means, and I have not played the game in over 2 years. So, and I started playing it again. I thought, what the heck, I'm tired of it. I love ESO. I got over 7,000 hours in it, but I'm tired of it. Okay, I got over 7,000 hours in it. Tried Grim Dawn for a while. I beat that a couple of times. I'm like, what else did I do? I went back to something else. I tried New World. It's okay, but I don't know. Just something about it. I don't know. Not it's a bad game, and it's beautiful visually. And I thought, let's see if I can try Star Wars again. And I forgot how much I like this game. Maybe because it's 2 years-ish gone by. So, first of all, let me make this a little bigger so that I can see it. Let me know if, what are you doing? Oh, yeah, when I change the screen size. At least, I like Star Wars, The Old Republic, because at least with, I can read it now. At least with other games, because a lot of other games, they don't let you, they have a set screen resolution for the game, okay? Sometimes they don't even allow that. I had a hard time getting Sable to get that. But they have a set screen resolution for the game, so you can do it this size, or this size, or this size, or whatever, okay? Star Wars The Old Republic, you can just stretch it to wherever you want. You can make it as small as you want, you can make it as large as you want. Now, for some reason, that went large. I don't know why. It's probably Jonathan. You know how you are, geek? You keep messing with my shit. You can bring that over a little bit. I don't care if it hurts me face a wee bit. Alright. So anyway, let's flip back to here so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. So, like a lot of MMORPGs, those are stands for massively multiplayer online role-playing games. Okay, like World of Warcraft, whatever. You got a whole big HUD here, heads-up display, which has a lot of shit on it. Okay. You got drop-down windows. You got all sorts of character stuff. Let's see. I can show my inventory, whatever. I'm not going to go into all the buttons or whatever. A lot of buttons and whistles. Okay. Once you kind of get in the game, they do have a tutorial for it, which I like. Once you kind of get in the game, you can pretty much figure it out. It's not really hard. Your main things you have to worry about. First of all, you can change the camera angle, okay, and actually your character. And this is how you change the direction your character moves. Changing this, okay. She's moving around. This is my companion called Corso Riggs. I kind of won him, so to speak. He travels along with you as an NPC that just is doing stuff for you initially because he has to or whatever. But you end up getting him as a permanent companion in a little, relatively early in the game. There are other ones you get. You can also zoom in, zoom out. You see my little headgear there? Okay, that's not a hat. That's part of my race. The race is called the Twilight. Oops, too far. Okay. And so I had to call this character Twilight for reasons, I guess. And when it's called Legacy, when you get to level 10, you have a family name, which is O'Connor. Anyway, you can walk right through people. But so then any other character that I create on this account also has the last name O'Connor. Okay. I'm not going to get into ins and outs of all the classes because I don't know a lot of them to begin with. there are other weapons you can use, and the weapon doesn't designate necessarily the class, okay, except for mine. But the other weapons you can use lightsabers of different types, you can use laser pistols, there's all sorts of stuff you can do, okay. Mine, let's zoom in here a little bit, yes, from one of my favorite movies, a boomstick. You'll see that in action here a little bit, okay. This is also a pew pew pew, so this shoots a laser burst, and then it also shoots, it's basically like a laser / electronic shotgun, and burn around at the same time. So you wander around, you kill shit, you do, it's called grinding a little bit, especially once you get to high level. You have to go gather 13 of these and 42 of those, and then talk to this person and talk to that person, you get experience points each level. That's basically just about every MMORPG. The details about how you make the character, whatever, may differ, but pretty much the same thing. Down here, I have my level 18. This is, of course, if I'm talking to somebody, let's click on the droid to see if it does it.
Stand by for examination and suggested product.
Oh, shut up. This is where you can sell stuff back. You can also buy all sorts of, they call them stems and whatever. They're healing potions and speed potions and the like.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Now, let's find a darker area. There we go. So I can show you the interior map. So now, this is a map of the area, okay, inside, alright. This pink one, this says stolen combat implants, which is the quest I'm working on. And also another one, armed and dangerous. Recover stolen implants, 4 of them. So first of all, basically I gotta kill enough people that I get 4 of the implants back, okay. And speaking of which, killing people, I'm supposedly one of the good guys. You know how, cops are always a good guy, right? But I'm one of the good guys. Republic is supposedly the good one. I find a lot of parallels. It's the only time I'm going to get political at all on this stream. I find a lot of parallels between the Republic and the United States. It's supposed to be good. In some cases, it tries to do good, maybe slightly more than others, and in some cases, it just runs roughshod over whoever. Okay, that's pretty much the Republic of the United States. Anyway, so as you watch my little character here, okay, let's go back. There's a quest right here. Pick that up. This is Yendu. Right click on it. What I like when you pick up a quest or you end a quest, you get a cutscene.
Habano tase makipuna. Mali tuta odmishka.
Good place to live, quiet, clean, and safe. Then the Swoot gangs took over.
Jaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kum. Tahumpa murira vapupa chipampa ula.
Stands up to him. Now you always have 3 choices. Okay, there's a lot of these in the game. So he's talking about these gangs that are just messing people up. Okay. Your answers are: this sounds personal. Why don't you move, or someone should stop them. Now, I had a discussion with Indigenous earlier. I cannot play an evil character that's intentionally evil. I can screw up once in a while, or I can do maybe, some shady stuff, but I cannot play an evil character. I've tried twice in this game, when I was playing it a couple years ago, I tried playing a dark side character. I just cannot do it. It's just mentally, nope, doesn't work. So that's usually the bottom choice. It's either very sarcastic or whatever. Give me a second here. What would you like? Swing on a star. Every moonbeam's home in a jar. To be better off than you are. I will leave you. Okay, whatever. So yeah, it's hard for me to play evil. The top one choice is usually the good choice. The middle one can be slightly good, slightly bad. It's a lot of times it's just sarcastic. With your companion, get out of this. Okay, with your companion, which in this case is Corso, he is level 16. Okay. He also has a blaster. He helps me kill stuff, and he has like this little flying thing that goes around me, and holo doctor, I guess, and heals me in combat. where the hell was I? I was going somewhere with this. Talking about the companion and the bad choices and stuff. Okay, so sometimes if I make a bad choice or an iffy choice, it'll say Corso disapproved. If I make the light side choice, because I chose the light side character, it'll say Corso approved. So let's go back to this guy.
Habano tase makipuna, mali tuta odmishka.
Schmuck the peoples. We're gonna schmuck the bad guys.
Jaskruni do pat kurira, do kanki kung.
Generally, just
Tahumpa, murira va pupa chipampa wula.
Because it's the way I feel. I generally try to do the better choice, quote unquote good. I also like, he's talking here, and when I hit the question mark or the response, it actually shows me saying it, like this.
They killed someone you cared about, didn't they?
They killed someone you
At
cared about. didn't they?
ambumpa
I don't know
o
if you can
shura
hear
mo
that very
kili mo
well.
klanki.
Let
O
me
grani tampio da pushi wompa, putula musta.
turn the desktop volume up just a hair. Yeah, we got it. They killed him for his defiance. I swore I would avenge him. She says, sounds like a bad move. Or how, or leave this to me. I'm going to choose bad move.
So, one angry Nikto against an entire swoop gang. How do you think that ends up?
Piti do tenya go kaka jujo, da biska ku
I have a plan, but I'm too
paliya.
much of a coward to use
Toga wata kiko uba kini wata
some
buki
EMP
donko.
immobilizers. It'll fry their circuits.
Jonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vo kise.
So these are, he's talking about their swoops, basically like they're flying motorcycles. They're called speeders in the game. And you set off the EMP bombs and it'll fry everything, which actually what a real EMP does. He says, I'm too afraid to go, what if they see me? And I said, I'll do it, or betray me. I don't mind making money.
For the right price, I'll plant the immobilizers.
Right?
Oya tuka changa go tula do bata wana wanki.
Yeah, what he said.
Chusa yo mata chitoya,
He says,
asubi mota uipa.
With or without, the game will not be
Umpa
happy to
hupa,
see you.
chikilia umpasa
Back
do
and see
biska.
it when you're done. I think I want to check here. Where is? I guess it doesn't matter. Twitch or YouTube. Okay. Hold on a second. Where the heck is my chat thing next to the chat thing by the chat thing? There we go. Wow, that's kind of small. Move! Piece of junk. That's a little better. Okay, of course I'll have to squint. But let me know if it, if it glitches or whatever, and also if it's loud enough. I can turn it up. I don't know if you can hear. I hate OBS sometimes. Whatever. I don't know if you can hear it well enough. Obviously, the alien language. Doesn't matter if you can hear it because you can't understand it. But my character, or you're going to hear the booms in a little bit here. Okay, so just let me know if it's loud enough or if I need to turn it up. So now remember, I'm here. Okay, the two areas I want to go. One is here, and that's where I have to set up I have to steal the implant. And then the other one is here, where I have to go to that's the next quest I have, which is go to a party. So, I'm also going to show you something here. Let's scroll in a little bit. If you want to see anything particular, if you got a question about Star Wars, the game. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the first 3 movies. I know about typical cultural knowledge, but I'm not really that knowledgeable about Star Wars in and of itself, the whole universe. Now, I'm going to show you my little runner. What the hell is abilities? Okay, that's right. So, I got to cycle myself. Whoa, that's too much. Okay. Kind of cool. These are, you have to buy it once you get the skill. You can get the skill for free, but you have to buy the speeder. And they're 1,000 credits each. Indigenous says it's loud enough, but it's hard to hear you, but just a little. Let's see. Let me turn my mic up. Maybe that'll help. 1 you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar. To be better off than you are. Input. Okay, let me know if that's any better with the game going. And let's see, where am I going here? Where's my map? Mappy map. Oh, charge! Now, if you're out, like in the wilderness somewhere, that's better. Cool. Yeah. For some reason, Windows wants to turn my mic down all the time. I mean, I'm mouthy, so it's fine. Okay, so if you're out in the wilderness and you're using one of these, and there's all different kinds, they all hover the same height over the ground. Okay. I think the one I want costs 30,000 credits, and I have that to spare, but I don't want to get it yet because I can upgrade my ship, which I'll show you in a little while. So, whoops. Let's back up here a little bit. So, let's take it off there. Alright, Corso, where the heck are you? You ready, buddy? Let's go kill some shit.
Keep one hand on your credits and the other on your blaster. This place looks rough.
The reticule here? Okay. Whoops. Well, you can do that. Okay. That's where I first start targeting. It has tab targeting. So what happens is, when I get done, let's say these two are the closest, and I get done, I start attacking this one. When he dies, it'll automatically switch to the next one. Whoops. Get over it. Automatically switch to the next one. So now, let's do my pew pew first.
There. Better?
Okay, and Corso's a little weird because he has this blaster that he has a name for. He calls it Torchy. Okay. So, now I can pick up this junk. There's like stuff you can pick up to sell. It's basically trash. You can get money each time. This is a med pack. It's a healing, basically. Okay. What is this one? Oh, it's just junk that you can sell. Okay. So it always has a glowing. I mean, you can turn it up if you want. It always has a glowing beam coming straight up from it. The blue is the lowest level. Then it goes yellow. Then it goes green. Then it goes purple. And I think there's a gold, but I think you don't get that until after you get max level, which is, I believe, 50. I think so. Let's see. Let's go teach these boys a lesson. Now this time, we're going to use my boomstick. Yeah. How about that? Well, I'm using my boomstick on the bottom. It runs my energy down. Once my energy runs... No, I don't want to do that. Once my energy runs down, I have to wait till it goes back up before I can use that again. But I can use the little laser pistol version of it all the time. Okay, so we need to go to... this way. Oh. Hi. How's it going, you guys?
There. Better?
Did I get... No treasure. Boo. What is this? Oh. Duh. Things I'm supposed to be picking up. Sometimes you pick it up, sometimes you blow it up, whatever. You know, it's part of the quest. So, what's up, Techie Tech? I've been explaining a little bit about, I mean, I'm sure you know about the Star Wars universe, and I don't know if you've ever played the game before. If you all have any questions, you can ask me. I'm by no means a guru. I did play this a couple years ago. Hi! Hey, Corso, wake up! Yep. money and just junk that you sell. So where am I going here? The pink swirly little radar thingy, that's where I'm going. But I also have to kill or blow up these little things along the way. Is there one there? No. Or is it? No. You know what? I don't care. Hi, fellas. Oh, okay. Long story short, it's an MMORPG, like WoW. I have the laser and the whatever. Okay. I did a subscription for this for a couple reasons. One, you get experience points a little bit higher, than a free version. Where you can play the free version of this. And then two, this is called a Twi'lek, which is my favorite race in the game. That is not a hat. That is her head. A little closer here. So of course I had to call her Twi'lek. And that, as I call it from what is it? Night of the Evil Dead. Excuse me. That's my boomstick. As you saw earlier. Now I have to kill. There's one there. Okay, is there one there? Yes. There's another one. Whoops. Over here. Now I'm going to show you something too. Once I get this, if you walk near an enemy and you walk a little too close, they start shooting at you. You'll automatically start shooting back. Hi, fellas.
Yeah, better?
Yeah, how about that? Didn't even have to use my shotgun this time. Let's see. So now, do I need to kill any more of those? No, I do need to get more of the, these things. I think I have, what, 2 of them? It'll tell me. 3 of them. Okay, so I need 1 more. There's one there, but I have to go that way anyway. So, okay, so first of all, hi, fellas. Now, if I'm close enough, yeah, it will. If you schmuck a bunch of bad guys, and, excuse me, they're all in the same spot, it will, you can pick up one treasure, but it'll spread it out to the rest. You know what? What I'm going to do is move this and see if I can make this a little taller. Nope, it won't do it. Darn it. Let's just do it that way. There. Okay. So, let's go back to the game. So now we have to go, well, we'll just call this west, east, north, south. Okay, so now we got to go north. Alien arms barrier. Bizarre. Now also I wanted to show you something, tech. I'll get over here a little bit and hide before I go kill that droid. You can do the map. Okay, that's this area. You can do this. You can you get a magnifying glass on it. Okay. This will tell you that's the next quest I have to go on. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, I thought he was going to attack me. He'll be messing with me when I'm trying to explain something. Okay. You can also go to the world map. Okay. Which is the area that you're in. Okay. I happen to be in a building, whatever, but the area that you're in. You can also go to the galaxy. And I am here on Nar Shaddaa. Okay. See that little... That's me. Okay. Get out of that map. Sucker!
Better?
Supposed to be he shot first! But it does look like, I can just wander through and kill stuff? No. Because so far, well, I've been playing this particular character for, I don't know, 10 hours or so. And so far, I've died 3 times. Yay. But what it does give you is the option. You only have this if you're subscription, I think. Gives the option where you can kind of resurrect back at, the closest resurrection point or whatever. Or you can have a droid just resurrect you right where you're at. So we need to go right there. But before we do, we're going to say hi to Mr. Droid. Hi, Mr. Droid. Marco, wake up. And I don't have to pick up everything. I have enough room. Like this stuff is junk. You can just sell it and get credits or whatever. Ooh, I don't want to do that. So let's see. Stand here for a minute while I build ye old. Ooh, it looks like I may have to go upstairs. Yep, I think so. Or in that bazaar or something. So if I go right down the middle, I may not have to. I don't care. But is that a doorway there? No, that's not a doorway. There's a doorway. Nicto, alien arms. Ooh, arms. Oh, this has Sims. Okay, so you're right out of range. Really.
Feel banky.
Oh, shut up. So I can sell all the junk. Junk. I have to be careful because you can buy it back, but I accidentally once sold a med pack, which is their version of a healing potion. And I repair all my stuff. Blue. These are better. Green is better than blue. Goes green,
Gloomy
blue,
Topi.
yellow, purple, and then I think there's like an actual gold color, which is behind. Where am I going here? That? Wait, this is a quest. No, I don't want a quest. Another quest to go. I got enough going on. Aha! There you are. This is Nurkalas. What I also like about this tech, you're gonna see here when you. Why are you standing on the bar? He ain't got no brains. Okay, good and bad, but he ain't got no brains. So.
Welcome to Nurkalas Arms. If it shoots, stabs, fries, or detonates, I stock it. I see you've got voracious combat implants. You'll be a happy hut. What's a mercenary spacer like you doing for the Republic's top ambassador?
Making money, honey. You got the money, I got the time. See, now, like I was telling them before, Tech, usually, now these are kind of like just sarcastic or whatever, but how you respond to the questions and whether or not what you do at the end of a quest, your companion, which is, I guess I can't move it yet, your companion, which in this case is Corso, you got a nice ass too, can approve or disapprove. And and the lower the lower the disapproval is, the less likely he is to heal you in combat or whatever. For example, with this guy, you can also change the mission. You can change him where instead of a healer, which is what I have him set as, because he's kept me alive, you can change it to where he's more aggressive or in between or whatever. So usually the bottom one is the quote-unquote bad one, the negative one. The middle one is skip the questions. It's kind of the snarky one usually, sarcastic, and then the top one is usually the good one.
It pays good, and I've got expenses to cover.
I'll just bet you do. One thing's for sure. The Mountain won't be happy when he finds out what you did. That's what they call the Kinton King's leader, by the way. The Mountain. 3 guesses why.
So before I answer that also, I have a spaceship. When you start out, different classes have different styles of ships and whatever. But I think it's coming up to where I'm going to have to go back to my spaceship, and take off in order, and then I can show you the inside of it. Pretty fun. Assuming he's large. King Mountain. He's overcompensating. Okay, but we're gonna go with I assume he's large.
He must be very tall.
Wookiees are tall. The mountain ducks when clouds pass overhead. Only thing the Kenton Kings fear is the mountain. He's everywhere, all the time.
Like again, the snarkiness. Okay, now when you come to a choice that's important in the game, because you, like I said, you choose light side or dark side. I'm light side, and I'll show you that in a second. When you come to a choice in the game, usually, and I made the mistake once to just automatically click on it before I even looked at it, and so I got a little bit of dark side, of course. So, but usually the top is white, the bottom is red or dark, and then the middle sometimes it's white, sometimes it's red. Usually if it's red, it's not as red, no, not as, you don't get as many points for the dark side, or if it's white, you don't get as many points for the white side.
People who rule by fear always have a vulnerable spot.
Just be careful that you don't trigger an avalanche when you hit the mountain's weakness. Say, since we're being so cordial and sharing, maybe we can discuss a little side business. Those combat implants are first-rate merchandise. We could, score a sweet profit selling a few in the black market.
Now, again, she could say, how much is my cut, which I know already, I know that Corso would disapprove, okay. She could say, hold on a second. Why is that? Yeah, that's working, okay. She could say, you betray him, so it's kind of in between, maybe, I'm not sure of the answer, but, you know, she's right, they don't belong to us, technically, so we ain't giving them up.
That technology is a gift from Barish to the Republic.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not saying we take them all. Besides, Barish has other gifts. I'll tell Barish the Kenton Kings used some combat implants before you raided them. He'll believe me as long as you don't disagree. What Barish doesn't know won't hurt him, and that'll make us richer. Sound good?
Why is he from Jersey? You know, oh my God, he's out walking the dog, and then he went to the king of the mountain. Yeah, okay. So now, I can choose, sounds bad, refuse a bribe, or yes, I'll lie to him. So, see, you see the little white snowflakey thingy in the center? Okay. Or, I can choose the red. I don't want to choose the red. Red is bad. So.
I'm not making any deals with you.
Hey, take it easy. I was only kidding. Hey, look,
Yeah, okay.
Barish is on the hull.
That's Schrodinger's bargain.
Yeah, we got back
I'm
all
only
those
kidding if you
combat
don't-
implants,
if
boss.
Huegi matako nangise.
Says, wonderful, please leave us.
Chiliska
Let me know if you can read this on the screen so that I don't have to keep reading it.
We intercepted a holo message ordering the Kenton Kings to protect their slave market. They're selling kidnapped Republic citizens.
Like she says, then buy them back. Duh. Okay, hold on a second. Let me expand that a little bigger. Really? That's a hell of a weapon. Look like a Baklev or Baklev or whatever it is, a Klingon weapon. Then buy our people back.
Gangsters like credits. Make them an offer.
If you knew who these victims were, you wouldn't make crass jokes. Some of the kidnapping victims are Force-sensitive children who are passing through here on their way to the Jedi. I shudder to think what those criminal scum have in mind for the children.
I'm sure it's not a birthday party. So, again, these are not necessarily bad choices, you know, where I showed before with the red and the white, okay? But they can raise or lower your reaction of your companion to you, and that's really about the only difference is. There's not much of a difference here as far as the quest goes. So I'll keep them safe, because I'm the Girl Scout.
No one's harming innocents while I'm around.
Barish believes the gang's slave market is in the ruins of an old casino.
Bumicha kulka.
Used to be a good
Dumachi
establishment.
tausazalas
They don't deserve
uval.
it. Let's see, I'll go there now or easy there. I'm going to do I'll go there now. I am going to give you guys, by the
It's
way,
time to finish this.
Kutsinamchie
he says I told to kill them all and save the children.
There is no need to discuss this further. Please hurry. Free our people before it's too late.
Yeah. I got stuff. So now when you see the arrows there, that says that whatever they've got, is it a pack that needs to be opened? Or, yeah. Aftermarket relic of... oh. It is, requisition relic. I'm not sure exactly what they are. I thought they were healing potions, but it says binds on pickup, so I don't know if it's something you can add to your character or what. So, but I'm gonna accept it. 10,000 experience points, almost 1,000 credits, 100 light side points, and 400 influence on Corso, which is cool. Oh, duh. Oh, I have to select one. So let's see. Oh. Okay, so the one I have. Oh no. So the ones I have are on the left. The one they want to swap out maybe is on the right. So it's a better endurance, same power, a higher rating, slightly have better burns. This is actually quite a bit larger rating, so I'll choose this one. Da-da-da. So now we go to inventory, and I'll move this over. Oh, okay, so you can't show it at the same time. So this is Mark II. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's down here, I think. Yeah. Okay. Healing an ally or damaging an enemy has a 30% chance to grant 64 mastery for 6 seconds. Holy crap. That's pretty good. And this is to grant 80 power for 6 seconds. That'll work. Okay. There's a second one, so I have both now. I think I can, yeah, I have a slot for a third one. And then here, I thought it was go up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's go in a little closer. You can show your helmet or not show it. I prefer not to show it. I'm going to spend that much time, working on my character's face and quote-unquote hair, head shape, or whatever. I'm going to show it off. So, let's go back, get out of that. Now, where do we go? Don't need to talk to Barrel. Look up the EMP charges. Wait a minute. So, EMP charges. Wait a minute, what? Oh, here we go. Is that it? Ooh, weapons. First weapons vendor I've actually found. So let's see. I don't need a staff. Really? Lightsaber, staff. Oh, okay. Other stuff here. Repeater. That is a pistol, is it not? Oh, requires assault cannon. I already have assault cannon, but it's 38. Oh, requires level 23. Well, I can't get that one. Let's see. I mean, I can buy it. I just can't use it. Oh wait, that's way high. Okay, so let's go up to here. Staff, pirate pistol, vibro sword, checkpoint repeater. Requires level 23. Requires level 19. I'm level 18, alright? Are I not? Yes, I'm level 18, and I'm almost there, so I might buy that one. Let's see. 23, I don't want the pirate pistol. Snipe. Oh, that's sniper rifle. I don't want that. Heavy assault rifle. I don't want that. Blaster pistol. Where did the cannon go? Assault cannon. Level 23. Pistol. Staff. Do they not have? Okay, show all. Show usable. There. Okay, so what is this? Contains a random offhand item. I don't have an offhand because I use two-handed. Does not include dual-wield weapons. Okay, so Jesus, I was gonna say I'll buy both of them at 6,000. I'm not gonna do that just for that. I don't need to repair anything. So where is this quest?
Womi topi.
I'm going for. Yeah, we about to cheap you, motherfucker. No, that's not what I wanted. Whatever. I don't want page source. I don't want this either. Why is this not clicking? Oh, because I'm not logged in. Duh. That's why. Where's the pretty? No. Let's see. Really? What? Okay. I ain't worried about it. I'll deal with that later. So anyway, let's get back to the game. So, where's the chat box? I need to see that though. Let's see. There it is. Okay. There. At least they won't be able to type, supposedly. Anyway, back to the game. So, where am I going? What am I doing? Alien Arms Bazaar. Now this says heroic. I don't want. Pick up the EMG charges. Oh. Duh. Narf! Pinky and the brain. Okay, so now I gotta disable the swoop bikes, which are like what I have. Oh shit, I thought those were red. Okay, so I gotta go to the east. To the east, to the east, to the east, east, east. Hi, bud.
There. Better?
And what? One of my family members used to say. Okay. Here we come, save the day. Mighty Twyla's on her way. Now, and there's also, although it isn't true in this one, there's also, did you die? And no treasure? Jerks. There's also areas where you can wander like from what you could think is all good guys, all bad guys, but it's not. This, however, is. So we're gonna do a little hallway clear. Catch, fellas. So how is everybody's Saturday going? I will be, if XJA is on tomorrow, I would like to be on that. And then I will be streaming my regular show, The Angry Man Speaks, at 3:30. And I'm going to start doing this on a regular basis. Let's see, Cutthroat, what do we got here? Cutthroat, or Soup's Jockey, there we go. I have a few medical things coming up in the next couple of months. A couple of surgeries. Yay! Where the hell am I going here? Okay, where's my face? Oh, I do not want to do that. I want to do this.
Better?
Should have picked a different army, buddy. Mr. Foot Soldier, you. I have a feeling they're going to attack me anyway, so. Hi! Are a little Ha! My shotgun, as you can see, did not knock him back. Scrolling over the mountain, man. Whoops. I wanted to target. I wanted to get. Ooh, that green area. Oh, it is a story area. There are two of them? Okay. Wait a minute. Am I supposed to go? What? Slave raiding. Yep, this is the one I want because I'm doing the pleasure bar last. I'm in the Nickel Center. Okay. So what kind of work are you doing now, Tech? Hi, buddy. Come back. Treasure. You can also fill up too much in your. What is this? It's slave board, and that's the Billy Badass. So let's go. Bueno. Not as bad as I thought he was. That's like a little mini boss or something. Okay, wait till my energy. I'm healed, but I'll wait till my energy kicks back up. Do you have topics set for tomorrow's social justice alchemy? Geek? Did you take the laser blast to the face? Tisk tisk. Indigenous says Saturday's going pretty well. I figured out how to make a meme. Sounds simple, but it's my first. Well, good. Good for you. I will show you later. Well, actually, you know, you can probably just find it on your own quicker than that. Really? You're not going to let me get that? Oh, there we are. Good. Ha! Oh, why not? Catch.
That ought to fix you.
Now you can get a lower level, but you know I can go up to 15. Go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Oh, that's a prisoner. I was gonna shoot it. Hi, buddy. Only blue? Really? Jerks. And weird weirdly enough, you have to be really close to shoot something, but you don't have to be really close to pick up the treasure. I'm like, okay, whatever. We're gonna skip that overseer. So I think that little chip design or whatever right there means badass. What is this? This is the pressurized cooling tank. Do I have to blow those up? Can't remember what I have to do here. Clean up the streets, kill the members, disable the bikes, whatever. So it's in the area. I'm in the right area. Wait. Oh, I guess I have to go there. Yeah. You said. Ooh, green. We got this green. Baited Melmoran Durasteel knee boots. Cool. I think those are, I want to get heavy armor. First I was going to do leather armor or whatever. I'm like, you know, my character is a grunt. Better if he would help me when I first start attacking people, of course, so, but, you know, he's a pretty face, so I guess can't have everything. Where is, there's something there I gotta put up.